This water bottle has changed how I felt in just 6 months. It was actually just about a day until I started to feel some benefits of it. But over the last 6 weeks, I've noticed quite a bit of change in my body. And it is probably one of the best water bottles that I've tried that produces hydrogen-rich water. If you don't know who I am, my name is Daryl. I am an award-winning massage therapist, athletic therapist, holistic nutritionist, and I've got a business called Zinc Therapy. I just want to talk about this water bottle and everything that I've seen with it so far. So like I said, I've already seen some major benefits just in my body alone. There's a lot of huge benefits with hydrogen water in itself. But the first thing that I noticed before I started the hydrogen water was I was having, most people call it a pinched nerve on the left side of the neck. So I had a whole lot of pain turning my head towards the left for about 2 weeks before. Didn't do anything else. It's actually more of a stomach issue than an actual issue up into there, but that's something not to get into. So basically, I noticed that pain go down 80 to 90% within about a day, and about by day 2 or 3, that pain was pretty much all gone. I haven't really had it since. It's more of a digestive issue that kind of manifests up there, but that's gone now. I haven't really had any issues with it. I've noticed that my feet, my calves, and my hips are drastically more relaxed. They're quite a bit more open. My feet don't feel like they are in a tight shoe anymore. Same thing with my calf. I've always had tight calves. I mean, I still have a little bit of tight calves, but I don't feel that restriction of the tightness. I feel like if you're sitting in a position for a weird position for a while, and you get up and you kind of feel like the Tin Man for the first 10, 15 steps, I've noticed that drastically down. That's easier to move. More energy. I've noticed a little bit less brain fog, less pressure behind the eyes. I'm able to get a little bit more work done without kind of trudging along through it. I've noticed a lot of IBS symptoms have gone down. I've taken a lot of antibiotics in my life, probably at least 5 or 6 of them in my mid-20s, and that's the IBS that I was having was a lot of irritation when I would eat FODMAP food. So onion and garlic would be the main one. I was starting to get pain into the abdomen, a whole lot of bloating, but I can eat them pretty okay now. If I have still too much, there's still a little bit there, but nothing like what it used to be before I started the hydrogen water related things. But this is super simple to use. You can get some large health benefits. You don't need that much to actually get a therapeutic dose of it. Some other things, I feel like I can stand taller. So I was having a lot of stiffness and achiness along kind of my neck and just below. So it was very hard for me to kind of reach back, lean back into that. That has been noticeably gone. I find that I'm not as sore. There's not as a sharpness into my soreness after workouts. It's been fantastic. I love it. It's incredibly easy to use, like I was saying. If you want to learn more about hydrogen water, just go to Google, type in hydrogen water, Zinc Therapy. I've written large amounts about it. Put a comment down below. I will give you my best answer as much as I can, or I'll lead you towards somebody that loved this thing so far. Reasons that I got it was third-party tested. Like I was saying, hydrogen does have a lot of benefits, but it's still technically in its early stages. There's probably close to about over 1,300 different studies. I think there's over 200 different disease models. They're all essentially positive. There are some ones that aren't positive, towards Parkinson's, but that they use a very low dosage onto there, and there's not poorly. It's just not a great study onto that, so it doesn't show the actual benefits of it. But for the hydrogen-related water, if you want to kind of see benefits, you'll probably need at least 1 liter or 2 a day. This offers a therapeutic dose of it. That's all you need. So this, with pretty much just one click of the button, you can get about 2.5 parts per million of hydrogen water into there. And if you double click it in 10 minutes, you can get about 4.5 of that. That's all you need to do. You can actually see that I have used it. So usually you get a hard to see you in the actual light, but when you press it, you will see a blue light that will pop up through there. That just means it's ready, it's working, it's on. This red light, all that means is I just need to charge it. That's all it is. It's very simple. It's pretty durable. Feels pretty surprisingly heavy into my hand. You don't need a whole lot of actual hydrogen water to get the benefits of it. I've dropped it a couple times so far. So like I've been saying, it's been about 6 weeks since I've used it. You can see there are some chips onto it, but I dropped it pretty hard onto some concrete and it still kind of lasted. It is a pretty sweet water bottle. I tell my clients all about it. The main thing that it does is it's a selective antioxidant, and it helps with inflammation. 2 of the most things that are essentially the driver of most diseases pretty much anywhere. From what I can tell, it's pretty safe. There are no contraindications, nothing that you can really use. Check with your healthcare provider if you're on any major medications or anything like that. But this is a pretty fantastic water bottle. Just put a comment down below if you have any actual specific questions if you think it will be good for you or not, and I can let you know kind of how that is. But like, I've written about it. I've written about the health benefits of the hydrogen water itself. So you can just go pretty much straight to Google if you want. I'll put a link down below, but like you can actually read all of the things that we can go more into depth about it. I've listened to Paul. He's the owner of Echo. Highly smart guy. Sorry, highly intelligent. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I can't stop talking about it with all of my clients. If you want to know anything about hydrogen, just go to Google, type in hydrogen water, sink therapy. All of my articles will pop up onto there. You can see that these is just one of the articles that I've written about the health benefits of hydrogen water itself. So like the main thing that we're talking about is reduced inflammation. You get the slowing of aging, you get the high amount of antioxidants, which it doesn't seem to have any negative effects like say like a vitamin C into there. It is a potent antioxidant, but it will go and it'll scavenge everything, which can become an oxidant in itself if you take too much of this. This seems like it only attacks essentially the bad ones, like the hydroxy radical. So there's been studies on it for like athletic performance, so like reducing muscle fatigue. So if you do work out, whether you're an actual athlete or you're just kind of going about and around, you can reduce that muscle soreness. Just generally, I think you're going to feel quite well in your body. We're talking quite a bit of benefits in like joint pain, tension, tightness. It should help out pretty much from majority of things I see. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I absolutely love this water bottle. This is my favorite. I love it because it offers a therapeutic dose of hydrogen water. It's been third-party tested onto there, so that's the main thing. And then you get all the health benefits of hydrogen water itself. So hydrogen water is, like I've been saying, it's new into the industry, so you got to watch out because there's a certain way to actually make the hydrogen where it actually lasts. So this water bottle is the water bottle that has the best warranty. I have yet to see anything really over past a year, and that's like on the long term. Usually they're like 6 months, and that's mostly because they're just making a shitty product and they're not going to fix it when it breaks. So you can make hydrogen water itself not that hard from my understanding. It's keeping the way that the hydrogen water, so it's not going to essentially get a calcium over top of the machine that actually makes it into there. So when that happens, it starts to become, you can't get that hydrogen into there, so you can't get the benefits of the hydrogen. So you'll feel good for a little bit, but after a while, unless you clean the specific machine, you use the warranty into there, you're probably not going to get the long-term health benefits of it. It is an expensive water bottle, but it's not a water bottle. It's actually a rather cheap hydrogen water machine, and that's what you're paying for. If you just want a water bottle, go get a Yeti. Yetis are great. But like this is probably one of the best actual hydrogen water machines that you can kind of find onto the market. Let me know if you have any questions. If you've got it, let me know how it is. Thanks.